Hey dance fans, welcome back. I was so excited tonight that Dancing with the Stars was back on, and I'm so, I wasn't really sure how I felt about this season's cast. When they were announced, it was kind of lackluster, but as always, I've been pleasantly surprised on the first night, and I already have a few favorites, so I'm going to do this in order of how they dance just to make it easier, but I am a little bit surprised at how much I liked Kelly Pickler. I didn't plan on liking Kelly Pickler at all. If anybody's ever flown through the Nashville airport, you hear her voice and you kind of want to, like, jump out of the plane while it's moving when you get on the plane so you won't have to come back and hear her voice. But she is a really good dancer. She probably, as soon as I saw her, I thought she could win this thing. As much as I really can't stand Derek, and that is never going to change, I'm sorry, but it's not. They're perfectly paired. I mean, they fit together. They look good together. She is so flexible. She can bend and move, and I just think she is going to be a definite contender. I think going first might have hurt her a little bit tonight. I think if she would have gone later in the evening, she probably would have got better scores. But she is very shockingly one of my favorites. So go Kelly. And I did actually vote for her tonight. So Victor, he's got a great smile, and he seems like he's really sweet, and he was so awkward though. He looked really nervous. His posture was terrible. His footwork was not good. He just looked awkward. So hopefully, he will get better, because I do think that smile alone, like, it's just like 1,000 watts. So, but not one of my favorites tonight. Ingo, hello. My mom was calling him Igloo or Indigo, and but boy, I love Ingo. And I did watch him for years on General Hospital when I used to watch. And so, yeah, Ingo, hello. He was very sexy, and his movements were really fluid. Everybody's been talking about the contemporary style, and I just don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. It's such a crazy mix of so many different dances that I'm confused by it. But I thought his was really good because he could do a lot. He's so strong. He could do a lot with the lifts, and I think he just made it look really great. So I'm looking forward to next week to see what Ingo does in a more traditional ballroom dance. So he got a vote too. Lisa, wow. She is really funny to watch. Really, Dancing with the Stars is my guilty pleasure, like, reality show. There are a few others that I watch occasionally, but I've never watched any of the Real Housewives series, so I have no idea who any of those people are. I know that one girl from the Atlanta show because she's been on Glee, and she's on The New Normal, so I know who she is, but other than that, I don't know who any of those people are. So I didn't know her. I didn't know anything about her. She's hilarious, and now I kind of get it, but she was a really bad dancer. She looked lost the whole time, and Gleb, or whatever his name is, Mom kept calling him Glob. Glob is really hot, but he's no Max. And while we're on the subject, what the hell? Where is Max this season? If they finally, got pissed off at him or whatever, he better come back, because it's not really Dancing with the Stars without Max. You guys know it. I know it. Everybody else knows it. So Max was definitely missed tonight, for sure. And Glob's okay. I mean, Glob's cute to look at, but I don't think he'll be around for long, because I don't think Lisa will. I just don't think she's going to make it past a couple of weeks at least, at the most. Oh, poor DL. He was not Boogie Fantastic. He was boogie horrible. I really wanted him to be good because I like him, but he just wasn't. I was expecting more from him than I got, and just didn't get it. So I really want him to improve. I'm not sure if he will, though. He might just be as bad as Master P was. But Master P lasted for a while, so we never know. DL may get some votes and stick around. So, but poor DL, it was just not his night. Zendaya, whatever her name is, she's a really good dancer. But she's on a show about dancing, and she's 16 years old. So, again, I think they should maybe score on a curve. I think that she had, even though she said hip-hop, the posture's different and the moves are different, she can do choreography. She can get choreography really quickly. Her dance was really good. The lifts were great. Val's going to have to try to clean up his act, though. I mean, I think he did a good job of not being so creepy and, flirty. But he didn't do that until he found out she was only 16. And, hello, lawsuit. So, but I liked her. I just didn't love her. And, yes, she got the high scores, but I don't know. I don't necessarily think she should have. Okay, again, I don't watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette or any of that crap. And this is just my opinion. I think it's all incredibly tacky to go find the love of your life on national television by dating 30 girls or guys at once. That's just me. People used to say stuff like, why don't you go try out for The Bachelor? Because I have self-esteem and self-respect, and I don't need to go and date 30 different people at one time to figure out who I love. So I thought his 15 minutes should have been over last week. I'm very disappointed that he's on the show because I didn't like that last one that was on there. I don't like this one. I think he was horrible tonight. I think they scored him way too high. Carrie Ann is an idiot because he will not go far. The only reason he will go far is because fans of The Bachelor will vote for him. But he won't go far on his own merit because he was not good. And I don't think he really has it in him. And that's not just because I don't like the Bachelor franchise and it's because he was not a good dancer. And he's not really that good looking. So, I mean, there's a good looking guy right there behind me, Tom Jones. I mean, I guess my taste is just different. Whatever. No to Sean. No. Alexandra, she's a gymnast, so she was really stiff and choppy. And now I think she's good. She's very, very good. She can do all those movements and get it. But to me, she was too stiff, a little too poppy in all of her moves. But again, she's good. I can't say she's not. I'm glad Mark has hair again. I like him better with hair. Dorothy, okay, I kind of loved her. I thought I would, and she proved me right. She's such a classy lady. I thought her contemporary dance was really good. She's beautiful. Her moves are beautiful. She's fun to watch. She's just, I like her. I was actually trying to vote for her, and the call wouldn't go through. So she'll end up getting a vote somehow from me because I just like Dorothy. And, again, she's an athlete, so she's got, she can do choreography. It's a different kind of choreography, but she can do it. But she's also considerably older than some of the other girls, and so I think she's at a slight disadvantage there, but she was really good, and I just loved her. So, go Dorothy. And go Tristan, because I love me some Tristan. Okay, Winona was not as bad as I expected. when she came out on the cast reveal and she kind of walked like this, I thought, good God, how are they going to make her elegant? Like, how is Tony going to make her look feminine and graceful? And I mean, she wasn't exactly there tonight, but she was way better. Like, I thought she would be lucky to get 12, and she ended up with an 18. So she was a lot better than I expected her to be. And I was tickled to see my friend Ashley. If y'all don't know, Ashley sat in one of my classes in college, and none of us knew who she was. And I actually complimented her on her sandals because they were the cutest sandals I'd ever seen, and she just said thank you. So we had a moment, me and Ashley Judd. So I was tickled to see Ashley in the crowd, and actually she and Naomi looked extremely nervous out there, and it was really sweet that they were there for Winona. Again, she wasn't as bad as I thought she was going to be. She wasn't great, but she wasn't as bad as I thought she was going to be. So, we'll see what happens next week. Andie Dick. Okay, I wasn't sure if I kind of like him. I think he's funny, a little bit annoying. But after seeing him tonight, I like him more. I feel for him. I want him to do well. And he wasn't great tonight. He was really cute and sweet. It was just not a great first dance, but he definitely had a lot of effort in it, and I think that he can only get better. And I think people want him to do well. So we'll see what happens with him, but so far, I liked him better than I expected to. Jacoby, hello. I don't think he was scored all that well tonight. And again, he, as it said in the segment, he only had about a week and a half to prepare, maybe. So he was at a definite disadvantage from everybody else. But he's a natural. He's got rhythm, and he is a good dancer. So he can move his hips. I mean, that's the hardest thing for the men on the show to do, is to move their hips. So the cha-cha was very well suited to him. I look forward to next week to see what he does, but I think he is a contender as well. I think he could be in the finals. So my predictions for the finals, I always make my predictions at the beginning of the show. Kelly, Jacoby, I think Ingo will go far. Not sure if he'll make it all the way to the finals, but he was really good tonight. And then probably Zendaya, whatever, and Allie, or Alexandra. Those are the ones that I think we'll see at the end of the show, unless we have some big shocking elimination, which there always is. You know how Dancing with the Stars is. But it was a great first night. And I'm really excited to have a new season of Dancing with the Stars to watch. And I feel like my life has purpose again. So thanks everybody for watching tonight. Tonight's obviously going to be the longest one because it's the first night and we have more to talk about. So I will see you back next week. After Monday night's show, we won't have an elimination until next week, so we'll have to wait till then to see who goes home, but keep watching, and don't forget to share the video with your friends, and make sure this gets out there. That's big, that's important for me. We got to get this out there. I want people talking about it. So, thanks everybody, and good night, and I'll see you next week. Bye!